Good morning, good evening, guys. Hello. Today we're gonna review a new game that's called Nightingale. It's better than the reviews make it seems, and so far I'm enjoying my time. There is actually lots of really interesting concepts and ideas in here. Further, I really like the steampunk fantasy cross, even if it takes quite a while until you don't feel like a cave dweller anymore. Once I understood some mechanics, it helped a lot. Essence dust can be formed easily with a swamp biome and sickle, or by converting a base resource worth nothing into anything that results in multi-products, box to stone preable for the sling bow. Press it to collect all items around me made combat, harvesting animal parts and collecting trees a lot more enjoyable and faster. If I am traveling over the map, I usually have a one-handed touch weapon. Upgrading bench to upgrade the gear to get about 40 power score needed for the first set of better materials helped a lot. Understanding that the damage weakness of enemies is more important than to have a single strong weapon. I used to tackle everything with a slinged hammer as it had the most melee damage, but I made way more damage by using my lumber axe or pickaxe depending on the enemy vulnerability. Just look if there is an indicator arrow pointing upwards when hitting an enemy to see if the weapon is effective. Companions are super important as mules. They can pick you back up and you can quickly pick them up if you need it. But yes, there are also a bunch of flaws to be ironed out, some mind-boggling. Here are my biggest gripes. Bug reporting needs to register somewhere else and look like a chaotic mess. Farming plots without cards are a net loss and time wasted if you craft the seeds yourself and you don't plan on switching the minor realms card around. Some realm cards are broken balancing wise. Some enemies are crazy strong compared to others with AoEs thought will attack and smudge. Companion AE seems to be broken and they desperately needed to have some form of player set behavior. They fill up all feared work satisfaction with burnable material, even rare and high tier material, and you then need to actively get it out of the crafting station and replace it with the stuff you don't mind burning. Additionally, they also dump high tier and rare material into building projects they pass by or need to be building for settle NPCs. Super frustrating if you remember it picking up some new biome material and that it all's gone. Speaking about building project, I would love to not have the autofill option as a default and the manual select by keeping it pressed. The amount of times I was mad because the smart autofill took something I really didn't want to use because I did not keep it pressed for long enough or additionally hit A to collect stuff while being too close to a project. Alternatively, allows us to get the material out until it's actually completely full and another construction. So now back to the realms for me. While it could be better, it is still an interesting world to discover. If you are enjoying the game, great. If you are still undecided or disappointed at the current state, wait for a sale or come back in a couple of patches. The foundation is good, but there is still some work ahead. The graphics system is intense if you're not used to material system like Nightingales. The sheer number of material types and tires, each offering different bonuses to the gear that are used to craft, is daunting but exciting if you're into that sort of things, allowing you to really take your time and picking the specific material bonuses you want for your playstyle or go hunt for new and rare materials. Collectors will have tons to do. The equipment system needs work, as does the system for crafting equipment and improving gear score. While it can be fun to try lots of different materials combination to find just the axe or firearm you want, the results are luckless. I noticed very little different in the material used on the same tool type. An axe of tin or copper feels identical to an axe of iron or even something as rare as pursuit metal. So material usage will affect how parts of your gear might look, which is a great touch, but ended with most of my character with the first 80 hours just covered in leopard print and looking ridiculous. The leveling system is not great. gear score doesn't slowly climb, allowing you to survive stronger realm and dungeons as must jump every 10 hours. The idea is trying new materials you find as you explore to make your equipment, but the score is affected so little. You just use what you first craft upon updating the next tier of crafting benches. The difference in material types for equipment needs to have more and less effect on gear score. Easy replay and also with less addition to gear score, and new rare materials and sorter mods giving mass with more effect. The difference currently has very little effect. As crafting is what you'll be spending a lot of time doing, the system needs a lot of work and basic buffing. I have a lot of critiques for this game, but I actually really enjoyed the first hours, maybe even love them. It's early access, so it has a lot of work to do, but the foundation here is phenomenal, and the potential to be up with the grades. So, I recommend this game as well. Thank you for watching guys, and see you later. Goodbye my friend.